Adam Copeland, aka Edge, is the rated R superstar, but according to Tony Khan, he is rating his current run in AEW as his best of all time. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And I know Tony Khan says a lot of dumb stuff, and by this point, we probably shouldn't be surprised, but I wasn't expecting Tony Khan to come out and say that Adam Copeland, before he got injured, was having the best run of his legendary career. But that is exactly what Tony Khan came out and said. So he was doing an interview with Sports Grid podcast, and he was talking about Edge, Adam Copeland, his run so far in AEW, and this is what Tony Khan had to say. Quote, Copeland was the TNT champion, the face of our other network. He arguably has been on the greatest run of his entire legendary career, which is really saying something because he's had so many great matches, so many great runs. What he's been doing in AEW is some of the best stuff. I'm really proud of that. He was on this amazing run. Unfortunately, he got injured and he had to vacate the TNT title. But we've had so many great free agents come in just in the past year. End of quote. So, I mean, how can he possibly say this Adam Copeland run is arguably, there's nothing to argue. Edge has had so many better runs in WWE. It is unreal. Edge, when he first came in, his tag team run with Christian first couple of years, easily one of his best runs, possibly his best run. After that, he goes on a singles run. He wins King of the Ring. He has matches with Christian. Enters a great feud with Kurt Angle. Beats Kurt Angle in the hair versus hair match. Then goes on to team up with Hogan. Wins the tag team titles with Hogan. And then was involved in the SmackDown 6. That is better than what he was doing in AEW. And we're covering his whole career. So from him coming in and being in the Brood and teaming up with Christian for a couple of years to having a good singles run before teaming up with Hogan and Ray, that is far superior to anything he's done in AEW. Then he got injured. He came back. He was on Raw. He starts teaming up with Lita. We get the Rated R superstar, Edge and Lita. One of my favourite periods for Edge. Another phenomenal run, beating John Cena for the belt, the feud with Matt Hardy, great stuff. Who will forget the live sex celebration? Phenomenal. Not long after that, he teams up with Randy Orton. You know, one of the best tag teams that is not a tag team, if that makes sense, when you look at two guys that have just been thrown together. Rated RKO are up there with the best of them. One of the best tag teams, and their feud with DX was great. Then he goes again, singles run, and he truly becomes a main eventer at this point. Goes to SmackDown, turns SmackDown into the Edge show. He was the number one heel on SmackDown, no doubt about it. Great feuds with Batista, great feuds with Taker. WrestleMania, fucking main event with Taker. Almost beat the streak, multiple world title runs. I mean, the guy had such a great career. No, I'm not going to lie, I think towards the end, before he retired, it did fizzle out a little bit. The stuff he did with Alberto Del Rio kind of sucked, I'm not going to lie. And then I thought when he returned to WWE, I don't think it was the greatest Edge run, but Edge from 1998 up to 2009? Hands down, every period the Edge had from that decade, from 98 to 2009, those 11 years or whatever, everything he done in that period smoked what he done in AEW. And even his stuff after that was probably better than AEW. So for Tony Khan to come out and say that this is the greatest run of Adam Copeland's career, I mean, absolutely not. Why? Because he was doing the Cope Open? Tony Khan genuinely thinks because Adam Copeland was defending the belt against nobodies, against bums, that somehow means it was one of Edge's best runs? Absolutely not. Adam Copeland every week was taking on guys we'd never heard of, and that somehow is the best run of Edge's career. That is insane. Even for Tony Khan's standards, that is incredible. I cannot believe he said that. But even he got sidetracked. He's talking about how it's unfortunate Edge got injured, but he had a great year. Then he talks about bringing in, oh, there's so many great free agents that have just come in. Who's came in that's got the status? Who's came in that's got the drawing ability or the name value or the legendary career that Edge has got? What free agents? Is he trying to compare Osprey? Is he trying to compare Okada, Mercedes Moné to Edge? Those people have nothing on Edge. Those people are shit compared to Edge. So, yeah, just insane. Tony Khan claiming that this is arguably the greatest run that Edge has had in his career. False. Absolute false. Everything that Edge done, like I said, from 98 to 2009, 2010, in that period, everything he done then absolutely smoked, annihilated anything he's doing in AEW. And his AEW run, let's be honest, it wasn't even that great. It was the Cope Open. The Cope Open. I've never been so disappointed. I thought with Adam Copeland, Christian Cage, we were going to get genuinely great feuds and great television, and we didn't. It was decent, it was okay, but it should have been so much better. So, yeah, this isn't the greatest run of Adam Copeland's career. Not even close. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.